So, hello everyone. So, this is Architect Jamil here. So, you guys presented here for Paralab 2.0. So, thank you for attending, choosing the Paralab. So, let me introduce myself. I'm Architect Jamil. As an architect, having 6 to 7 years of experience in architecture and practicing Rhino and Grasshopper for a decade right now. So, so I have multiple responsibilities who's practicing architecture as well as interior designing and teaching computational design to entire world right now. So, so this is the basic introduction of myself, and uh, it, these will have like basic introduction of how the workshop will be. So here we will have the 10 days workshop, and from the day one we will start with the basics of installation of the software, and it will goes on like moving on to advanced level. So here we will start with this. So this is the venture called Archienvision. So Archienvision is nothing but a venture which will focusing on teaching parametric architecture to the world. So this is a venture which is I am practicing and having 4 years of experience in this venture, and this is what I am just practicing right now. And you guys can turn off your cameras if you want. And this is the basic introduction of how it will be. If you want, you can turn off the cameras, and we will start with the today's session. So the day one, it will have the basic introduction of people. I will share you the guys the Google sheet link with you. So using that link, what you guys have to fill the form. So it will have the name, school, and year of studying. So you'll just try to fill the form. After the end of the session, I will share with you people. And every weekends we will have the basic classes on Saturdays and as well as Sundays. Some days will be on Saturdays, some days on will be both Saturdays and Sundays. So that is how it will be. So let me share one more thing with you people. So this is a Paralab 2.0. So this is a Paralab 2.0. This will have the 10 days workshop. So we will basically talking about Rhino and Grasshoppers. And this is what you guys have been enrolled and looking into for. So we will have the day-wise lookup of what we will do in the day one, day two, day three, and it will have the basic introduction of viewport navigation, units, layers, objects type. So this is how it has been structured in a simple way. So yeah, I'll just quickly rush up of the overall things which is happening on the 10 days. So this is how the day one and day two and day three will be. So on day two, we will talk about basic circles, rectangles, and trims, offsets. So these are all the things which we will talk about on day two. Day three will be like more complex forms. We will start going on curves, loft, sweep, extrude, revolve. So these are all the things which we'll working on. So day four will be like this, day five will be like this, day six will be having more uh, things to keep on Grasshopper. So people who have started selected architecture have this thing. People who have been selected product design uh, will have a different set of curriculum. So they will have the different set of syllabus. So I'll show that syllabus also with you people. So this will have, I guess everybody have gone through these things. And this is myself. I'm an architect as well as a computational designer. I used to do some gaming design as well as. Uh, if you guys have any questions, you can ask your questions. And these are the dates. So it will start from basically on 6th to 8 p.m. So it started on November 30. It will goes on. These are all the dates. So these are all the dates 7, 13, 14, 20, 21, 28. So these are all the 10 days of workshop. So if you are missing the workshop, the recordings will be available, but don't try to don't miss the workshop because you will don't get the access of asking the doubts. So if you are more into asking doubts, you will be able to clarify more type of answers. So let me show. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for the newcomers, I am Architect Jameel. I'm an interior designer as well as who has been practicing architecture for 6.5 years so far. And this is the workshop which is named as Paralab, which is focusing on Rhino and Grasshopper. And yeah, this is what it is. And these are all the dates. And these are all the dates and the workshop timings. If you guys have any doubts regarding this, you can ask. Or if you are not able to attend, you just let me know in the chat box. Okay, some people have been, I guess 4 to 5 people have been not attending this workshop for today. And just, guys, just try to unmute yourself and try to introduce yourself in a short way. So we will get to know like all the people like one by one. We have around 20 people right now. We have 20 people right now, but I just try to unmute yourself and try to introduce yourself a little bit of your
Hi,
name. Yeah.
hi, this is Tarun,
I don't know.
an architect.
I yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Dubai. I stay in
Uh,
Dubai.
yeah. So you're studying or like you're practicing
Glad to meet
acting?
you. Yeah, this is about myself.
Yeah. So can you uh, turn on your cameras and try just uh, say about yourself?
Hi,
Yep.
this is Tarun. Yeah,
Yeah. So we just go for Kiran. Kiran, are you there?
So,
Yeah. Just your uh, presenting and are you working or like you just self intro yourself?
sir, I'm pursuing a Bachelor of Designing in SAP and SAP, sir.
Okay.
I
Bachelor's in
myself,
interior.
Kiran, Bachelor of Designing in BGS SAP, SAP.
Yeah.
Designing.
Design. Based out of design. Okay. You're not from architecture field.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, sir, I'm not from architecture.
Okay. So okay. Okay, Kiran.
Thank you,
So
sir.
so Sharif, thank you for sharing, Kiran. Sharif, are you there? Sharif, Josh, and yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Shezan. I'm here for product design.
Okay. Product
I'm
designer.
from SJP SAP.
So, and Shahana.
Hi, I'm Sahana and I'm pursuing a Bachelor's of Architecture. I'm currently studying third year.
Just go for Jay Ganesh.
Hello, sir. Good evening. This is
Yeah.
Jay Ganesh here. I'm a faculty actually at SJB School of Architecture.
Hi, sir.
just was interested to learn. So I'm a Revit user basically.
That's good. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, Aishwarya, yeah, you're not audible. Like, okay, just moving to Ananya. Ananya, are you there?
Hello, I'm Ananya and I'm studying B design in SJB, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Sign. Then are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there. Sir,
Yeah.
I'm Hussein and I'm studying BArch final year right now, sir.
Okay. So we'll just go for Sriram.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
So this is Sriram, and I'm pursuing third year BArch in Tamil Nadu,
Which college?
Sasi Creative School of Architecture.
Okay. Cool. So I hope so. We have covered so far. If people who doesn't share their thing, you can go on. So we are Aryan, Jain.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Uh, I'm Aryan and I'm studying architecture BArch, third year student from PS University, Bangalore.
So thank you. Anand, share.
Hi, bro.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I should.
I'm Akshara from Chennai. Currently, I'm working as an interior designer.
And Joshika.
Hi, this is Joshika from Coimbatore, studying a final year in
Hi.
PSGIAP.
JSV. JSV, are you there?
Sri Gowda from SKB, sir. BArch student. Fourth year.
Can you talk loud? You are not audible.
I'm Jayashree Gowda from SJB SAT, pursuing fourth year architecture.
Okay, right. So I think so. Most of the people have been pursuing architecture. So I think so. Have you guys just type in the command box? It's not an thing. Like, have you tried Rhino before? Have you guys ever tried Rhino before uh, in your college, or in this is the first time you guys are preparing for the Rhino, or like have you gone through I am an intermediate or I am a beginner? Just type in the command box. So I just have a note out of it, like how to increase the form, or like how to decrease, or like I just have a lookout of it. Just type in the command box. Chat box is there, right? Just try to comment down what are the things. If you are a beginner or like an intermediate or new to Rhino, or like I already know Rhino, I'm just looking for Grasshopper. Just type in the comment box. Now, okay. I am used Rhino. Most of them are beginners. Totally forgot beginner, intermediate, okay. So, or an intermediate. So, how long you have been uh, practicing Rhino or Joshika? So, if you are practicing, like how long?
1 year.
Okay, 1 year.
Yes.
Okay. So, you know the basic commands about.
To some extent, actually.
Okay. So, yes, did
Not
you?
for complex.
Okay. So, you just done the basic modelings. Okay, that's Manish has step 2 design using Rhino and Grasshopper, but not in practice. Okay, Manish. So here we will have the basic introduction. Yes, I have used Rhino and Grasshopper for the sounds. So here we will see the entire in-depth designs, in-depth details of the Rhino and Grasshopper. So in this total 10 days workshop, the first 5 days has been split into this way. The first 5 days will be having Rhino from the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. So the 5 days will be on Rhino, and the other 5 days will be on Grasshopper. Day 6, day 7, day 8, and day 9, and day 10. So the other 5 days will be on Grasshopper. The first day 5 will be on Rhino, and the other day 5 will be on the Grasshopper. So these are all the basic things which you will be following. So I think so everybody have been seeing the video which I have shared. I will share once again after the workshop. So it will have the day-wise lookup of what we gonna do and how we gonna do. So this is what we are trying to convey over here. And yeah, I'll show you some of the works which have been done by the students as well as myself. And yeah, this is some of the students' works, the previous session on Parallel 1. So if you guys able to see it, this is this much complexity which we will give as an output in the day things. So what we will do on what are the things we have to follow while doing this? Okay. So these are all the outputs. So I'll share this PDF with you people. So you will have a note out of it and you this. Is my screen is sharing? Oh.
No, sir.
Sharing right now? I won't say yes or no. Still it's not sharing? Is that sharing, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so these are all the, this is where I left. So these are all the works done by the students, the previous batches. So if you see this, no, you will see the complexity of the form. So it is done using Grasshopper. Let me tell you what are the things. Just so this is basically a tower. So this is basically a tower. So these are all the options. Option 1, option 2, option 3, and option. So these are all the 3 options which we got for the output. So here you will see a circular thing, and it will give a lines which is away from it, and it will have a form, right? So it will have a form. So if you are trying to do this in your own or without using Grasshopper, it is impossible to do it. It will have rotation as well as it will have the graph mapping. So this is called graph mapping. So it will have all set of complexity. It will give you, and if you are scripted it, no, it will give you the easy outputs. For example, it will try to generate in 2 seconds. So if this option can be tried to generate in 2 seconds. So this will generate it in 4 seconds. Like that, you will get the output in multiple outputs as well as multiple forms in a single script. So this is one of the script which have been done by the student. And on form 2, this is actually one of a form which have been derived as a stadium. So if you see, this entire form has been developed. If you see deeply, you will get to see like the details out of it. So this will have the court over here, football court over here, and it will have the basic structure of the outer shell, and it will have the seating space. So likewise, it will have all set of elements which is showing the stadium design. So it will have more complex forms, and you will get to know like how to treat it and how to make it. So these are all the things you will get to know in the entire workshop of 10 days. This is form 2 of the stadium, which will have the different view. It has been placed in a lake nearby, and it has been developed such way. The other side has been made as a mountain, and it has been made in such way. These are all like concepts. We just try to create concepts in a detailed way. So this is another concept which is like Pavilion. So these are all the Pavilion structure which have been made, and if you are just done using sub-Ds, so these are all the forms which we try to focus on: sub-Ds, nerves. So these are all like technical words for Rhino. So sub-D which will have
Sir, can
this.
we do this
Yes, is this?
Google Meet?
I didn't get you. Can you? I think so. There is an issue in the Zoom. It's keep on logging out. Yeah, can you people see my screen?
Yes, sir. It's
Okay. That working properly right now?
sir. can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, the screen, I don't think so. There is an issue with the screen form, but it would be really nice the things happens and
Can you say that again? I am not sure like what you are talking about. Can you comment it or?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. The video and the voice are getting stuck. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The screen is visible for me. There is no issue with the sharing of screen and all. But from my side also, it would be really nice if the class is conducted in Gmeet.
Okay. So let me create a Gmeet for you. Just a minute. Just be online. Just make.
Yeah, it looks
Better,
fine.
sir.
Okay. Is it better, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just try to install Rhino 8, guys. So this is what you guys have to do while installing Rhino 8. So there are multiple ways. There is a cracked version also is there, but just don't try to use cracked versions. So cracked versions will give you guys some issues while doing the 3D model. Sometimes it will get crash, sometime it will get collapse. So just try to go on Google and just type Rhino 3D software. Just click on the first link. So it will open up you a page like this. So this is how the Rhino will be. So this is what the Rhino has been treated for. So there is a button over here which is download Rhino 8. So you can download it. Let me show you what other things can be done using Rhino. So this is how it will be. So you can make 2D into 3D, and we can make the openings, we can make the detail drawings. So we will see this also, but before that we have to know about the basic introduction of basic tools to how to make these things. So we can make helmets, we can make complex forms, we can make products, and this is called subd. So this is a subdivided surface which has been treated like this, and we can make it as a sharp edge or we can make it as a blunt edge. So like that we can design it accordingly. So these are all the things which is happening over here, and we these are all the student license as well as and how to use Rhino. If you want to try to purchase it, you can purchase it, but just try to use the trial version. So as of now we will have 90 days trial for making the for trial to make the software to learn about it. So what you guys have to do is just click on Rhino 3D. Just type on the Google, just type Rhino 3D, and it will bring you this website, and just try to click on download Rhino. So it will ask you to download Rhino. So before that I'll just sign out it, and I just try to sign in with a new ID. So what you have to do is just try to create it. How I just try to create a ID is like I just go to ChatGPT. I try to create Gmail ID for Paralab 2.0. So it will bring me some Gmail IDs. Okay. So the first ID which I just try to create a Gmail ID, just copy it. I just Gmail.
You mean to say now we have to download now only, sir, or
Yeah, you
we
just
just want to watch now and later on we have to?
If you want to download now also, you just try to download, or else if you want download later, you just try to download later. Just watch it first of all, and after that, if you're able to watch and do it, you just try to do it. If it is not, just try to watch and do it other time. Okay, you just go to sign in and create an account, create for personal use, and just try to give your first name and the last name. It's optional. First name, and just try to create a new IDs. It's random, and if you want, just give your gender and just try to create it. So this is the ID which I just got it from ChatGPT. So it will give you the basic ID. So just try to choose your password. You know how to create a Gmail ID, right? Just try to create one new Gmail ID. Nowadays it's asking for me to scan it and log in it. So it will take a few minutes to verify it. So it has been, so it says like too many times. So what you guys have to do is just try to create a Gmail ID and try to log in Rhino 3D. Just go to Rhino 3D and just try to sign it. So here there will be a create new account is there. Just try to click on it. So just click on continue with Google. So it will have your account is there, and just click on it. I already have the account, so what I have to do is, I don't want to create a new account. I just sign in with Google and click on this. So it asks me to click on the numbers. So I'll just click on the numbers. So it will log in like this. So after logging in, I just click on download. It will have the 90 days evolution, 90 days trial. Just click on it and it will automatically download on your system. So it will ask you the few questions. Next. So I'm a professional. Next. So just try to click which are the softwares you have been working on. So architecture and which are the software which I have been working on. Just try to tick everything. 3ds Max, Maya. So if you are working on Revit and SketchUp, so just try to give your softwares and it will give you the download link like this, and just try to click agree with this thing and just try to click on download. Just click on download. So my trial has been already expired, but this account trial has been expired. If you have a different account, what you guys have to do is just try to create a new Gmail ID. Just try to create a new Gmail ID and sign in with the Gmail ID over here. Just try to create a new Gmail ID and just try to log in with your Gmail IDs over here and click on download now, and you just try to download your software and you just try to log in using that software. You just try to log in with the Gmail ID. After logging in, you will get
Hello.
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello. Yeah, I need to download 90 days valuation or latest license version.
If you have the license, yeah, you can use the license version, but you have to
Hello.
download 90 days trial.
Hello. I'm audible?
90 days trial.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Fine, thank you.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
audible.
Yeah. So my doubt is this 90 days version has all the features that the commercial one has?
Yes, it will have all the features that commercial version have. The only thing is it has only 90 days trial. So I have 89 days trial right now. If you see that I have 89 days trial right now, it is mentioned over here.
Thanks.
Okay. So you just have to create an account in Gmail, and let me explain in the board. So it will be helpful for create account in Gmail. Gmail and create an account in Rhino 3D. So these are all the two main steps you guys have to do while creating an account, and just try to log in within an account. So try to log in within that account. So after logging it, after installing it, you just try to click on next and just try to install it, and it will show you the login page. Just try to give your login IDs and it will give you the entire portion out of it. If anyone is downloading right now or just trying to installing it right now, okay. Okay, people, more than 4 to 5 people have been installing it right now. So yeah, I just so guys, which is okay, like Zoom is good or like Gmeet is good for you people? Which is stable?
Google Meet, sir.
Google Meet is
Google
stable.
Meet.
Okay. Google Meet, yes. Then I'll make Google Meet links for you people. So I'll just give you guys 5 more minutes. So you just 2 to 3 minutes. I'll just give you guys. So we just wait for it, and we just start with the day one of basic introduction of Rhino. So in this 10 days, you will guys know about like how to design and how to implement in the real scale. So I have been doing real scale projects using Rhino and Grasshopper for like 2 years right now. Uh, I'm just implementing my own designs in the industry of facades, and just try to make 3D models for prototyping it. I'll show those things on the upcoming sessions. So it will have the uh, detailed drawings. It will have the detailed explanations of how I have been started doing those uh, designs, as well as like how I just transferred that into a real scale projects. So I'll tell you people on day two. So on day two, you will get to know like what are the things which I am practicing as an architect, like how I am doing Rhino, what are the things I am doing using Rhino and Grasshopper, and how I just making them into in real life. So I just made a lot of facades using Rhino, and I just try to implement it and using uh, CAD drawings. I just made Rhino into CAD drawings, and I just made applied in the facades like perforated sheets. It will have CNC cuts. So like that, we will see like how we can treat our designs, our facades, or like the blocks. It can be a structural part. It can be a overall system. So it can be anything. Just we can practice like that. So kindly install Rhino in your system. So these are all the 3 steps. Just try to uh, create an account in Gmail, and create an account in Rhino using that Gmail, and just try to log in with that account. So these are the 3 things you have to do while making while installing the Rhino in your account in your laptops. So yeah, and if you meet the minimum requirements, if you meet the minimum requirements, so it will have the minimum requirements of system requirements. It will need at least 8 GB of RAM. So like that it will be there. So I'll just show you Rhino 3 software. Just go to the website and download, and system requirements. It's there. System requirements. So for Rhino 8, so these are all the system requirements. So it at least need 8 GB RAM, 5 GB disk space, and Windows 10 or Windows 11. So these are all the 2 things which you need to have in your minimum of 8 GB RAM is a must, and these are all the main things which we have to focus on while doing it. If you have a Mac user, that's a different part. You just need to download. Click on download. You have to click on iOS version. So click on this thing, and you will have a Mac version also. If anyone is using Mac over here, does anyone using Mac? Any Mac users? No, yes. No Mac users, right?
There are two hands up.
Okay. Okay, just uh, try to download the Mac version for you people. So the interface will be look different for you people, but I'll give you the shortcuts for you to work on it. So that's how you have to install Rhino 3D in your system. So basic of making a Gmail and making a account in Rhino 3D. So these are the two things you have to focus on while installing Rhino 3D. So shall I start with the basic introduction of
Yes,
the
sir.
interface? Okay. Okay, I'll just start explaining the basic introduction of the interface. So this is how the interface will look like after installation of your Rhino. So it will have the basic notation over here with the start of how many days it will be valid. It will have denoted over here. It will says the version. If you have 8, it will say 8, and if you have 7, it will say 7. And this is how it will be look like. It will have the basics of 4 viewports over here. First viewport, second viewport, third viewport, and fourth viewport. So we have basically have 4 viewports, and it will have top, front, right, and perspective. So these are all the things you have to note before starting into the interface study. So we will see, we will work on 4 viewports. Likewise, we can work on plan. So top is nothing but plan. So the front is nothing but elevations. It will have the front elevation, it will have the side elevation, and this will have the isometric view. Okay, so we will work on these many viewports. So as of now, it doesn't have the units. I will talk about the units in the next class. So units will be units can be centimeter, it can be millimeter, it can be meter. So likewise, it will go on. So as of now, we just opened uh, unit of millimeter, which is shown over here. So the basically it will open on millimeters. We can change the units so far. Okay, if you want to know the units, you can see over here in the bottom left, you will see the units. Okay, so this is the basic things you guys have to focus on the user interface. And if you think the left part over here will have the standard toolbar, so in the standard toolbar you will have all set of informations, and everything will be denoted over here. I will talk about this one by one in later on sessions. I'll just make sure like how it has been well maintained over here, and it will have the same thing: file, edit, view, curve, surface, sub-d, solid, mesh, drafting, transform tool, analyze, render, v-ray, windows help. So this is another thing which is we have to focus on. So these are all the things we just need to focus on. And we will have standard C plane over here. There is another layout which is over here we have to focus on. This is the entire thing we have to focus on. And in the right part you will get the layers. For example, it will show you all the details of the layers, materials. Over here in the right hand part you will have the layers, you will have viewports, named views, you will have the materials, you will have the Rhino. You does not have the DeFi over here, but you can install it for your system if you willing to. And I have installed for DeFi live sync. And there is one more interesting thing which is over here, which is called Grasshopper, which is in green color, right? This is called Grasshopper. So this Rhino 8 will have already pre-installed plugin which is called Grasshopper. So Grasshopper is nothing but a plugin which is installed already in Rhino 8. So if you guys are using Rhino 8, you will get to know about the Grasshopper. It will already pre-installed in the Rhino interface. So these are all the main things you have to focus on while doing the basic interface UI.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I have DeFi render software. How to get that icon in Rhino?
Yeah, you will get the icon. So what you have to do is you have to install live sync. So you have to download
Okay.
it from
Where I need to install?
so you have to go to uh, DeFi.
DeFi website, I think.
Yeah, DeFi website. Just go to DeFi website and you will see, able to
And
see.
Rhino and SketchUp.
Yeah, you will get to see that. From there you can download it and it will get live synced over here. So the software which I use is I try to practice multiple softwares, which not only Rhino and Grasshopper. I just try to use 3ds Max. I just try to use SketchUp. I try to use Premiere Pro, Photoshop, Blender, sometimes Rhino, sometimes 3ds Max. And for making renders, I just try to use V-Ray, which is over here. V-Ray, I just try to use V-Ray. So the overall workflow, how it will be like this. So basically, it will start with basic sketch.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
I have V-Ray installed in my laptop.
Okay.
So how do I integrate it to my Rhino?
So do you have V-Ray for SketchUp?
Yes.
So you have to download V-Ray for Rhino. So there is another plug. What to say?
Oh,
Like it's
okay,
integrated.
that's a different app.
Yeah. So if you installed Rhino, right? So there is a tick box will be there. So there will be a different software which you have to download it for Rhino. So for using Rhino,
No.
you have to download it and install it separately.
So, like, does it work in a similar way how it works in SketchUp?
Yeah, it's same, like similar. It's similar. It both are same. So here I doesn't got the icons properly because it's a cracked version of V-Ray. So it will have all the set of
Okay.
things, which is a buffer frame and rendering lights will be there, dome light will be there, everything will be here. So what I do is like I
Okay.
just click on
So
it.
there's no icons, it's just written
Yeah, it's
in
written.
Word.
Yeah, it's written in words. I'll just try to
Got
open the basic uh, the model of how the V-rays will be look like. I'll just open the basic forms so you will get to know. So it's actually loading, I guess.
So, like how we do the settings in SketchUp for V-Ray, it is exactly the same how we do it in Rhino.
Yes, it's
Hey Aryan,
both the same.
can you experiment this later? I think we should move ahead.
Yeah, yeah. I'll explain it later. It's actually loading. Yeah. So I'll briefly show you how the file will look like. So this is how the entire file will look like after modeling it. So this is the overall model. Will have all the set of details. This is the basic pavilion which is I've done using sub-D. So this is how it
Probably.
will, yeah, sub-D. This is how it will look like. So you can render also this. So you can add people, you can add stairs, you can add everything, and you can render this. So we will see the basic modeling of this form, like how to model it and how to make different forms. Like this is done using sub-D. If you click on tab, it will move you to the straight lines of how it has been created, and if you click on tab, it will give you the smooth edges. So likewise you can see like what happened. So let me show you the basic thing. So if I just open that, if I just want a new profile, just go to file, click on new. It will ask whether changes or no. I just don't want to change, and this is how it will be. So just click on new, it will ask you all the templates. So if it is you are working on centimeters, you are just click on centimeter large objects. If for example, if you are working on a large scale project and you are just want to work on centimeters, just click on large scale large object centimeters, and feet, inches, and large objects are there, and there is small objects are there. So for example, if it is a product, if it is a small object, for example mouse, it can be a TV, it can be anything. So what you have to do is just click on the small object, inches, millimeters, inches, and feeters are there. So what I usually do is I work on large scale projects, so I usually go for large objects, millimeter, and click on open. So nothing else has to be changed. You have to just click on this and click on open, and click on open. It will open you up a new 4 set views like this. So the basic thing is like I just click on top. If I just double click on top, it will get highlighted. If I just double click on top, it will get this de-highlighted. So likewise, you just double click on it, it will get highlighted. If you want to work on right, you can just double click it. If you want to work on front, you just double click it. Likewise, you can walk along. So there is a right click to orbit. So just try to orbit it. If you have already installed it, you might know about these things, but just try to write it down, the basic commands. I'll just also give you a PDF that will show you what are the things that you have to focus on the day one. So it will have it. If you just right click it on your mouse, it will get orbited. So you can orbit either axes. So here we will have the plane. Okay, I'll just double click on the perspective, and I zoom out. Scroll down will be the zoom out, scroll in will be the zoom in. These are all the basics. And shift right click will be the pan. So this is how it will be. Rotate, shift right click will be the pan. Rotate, shift right click will be the pan. So I'll just make sure that the basic commands you just need to know. I don't want to work on any super complex forms right now. I just want to give you guys the basic introduction. and I'll tell you guys I will tell you guys the basic things of the perspective will be. So these are all the two things. If you are seeing the red axis is an x-axis, this a green line which is called y-axis, and here there is an imaginary axis which is over here which is called z-axis, and this is the grid. Okay, so this is how the grid will be. Let me check the. So this is how the grid will be. Okay, so everything which you are seeing over here, which is like a unit, for example, the one box will be 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter, and this is the center of the axis. Okay, this is the center of the axis. This is called 0 comma 0 comma 0. This is the origin, which is called as origin. So it will have x, y and z. So we are trying to model it using the graph. For example, in SketchUp what we do is a visual modeling for here, which is a precise modeling. So in Grasshopper, in Rhino, we will do precise modeling. For example, so this is how the overall interface will look like. If you want to go on, perspective, just double click it. If you just don't want to, if you want to go on top, just double click it, double click it, double click it. Likewise, you can double click it. It will get highlighted it, or else you can click on this. You just click over here, and you can add a viewport also. If you want, you can add a viewport. These are all like what to say, an advanced tool. I just try to do it in the later on session. You can split it horizontally, you can split it vertically. So likewise, you can add a new viewport. I'll just try to add it. It will add a viewport. You can delete it whenever you want, and just try to enlarge it. So that's how you have to work on. So I'll just try to give you the basics of the form generation. How let me show you the basic introduction. So you guys know about the basic form. Do you guys know about the basic form generation? Anyone in this group? Like how a point has been created and what is the dimension of the point? What is length? You guys, anybody know about it? Or else I can explain it. Any one of you?
Please explain. We have no idea.
Okay. So yes. So we have which is start with a point. Okay. So start with a point. So how the computer thinks is like, if there is a point, it will have three coordinates. Okay. For example, x, y and z. So it needs three coordinates, and a point is a dimensionless. It doesn't have any dimension. It will have only coordinates. So for example, I'm just giving x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 5 and z is equal to 3. So this is my coordinates. For example, it will be have 10 comma 5 comma 3. So this is the coordinates. So it start with a point. So point doesn't have a dimension. So what I can do is I just go on this canvas, and what I can do is I just type points. So this is more like AutoCAD. You just type it, or like you can pick and drop. there is two way. I can type point. First I just type point and click on space. So it will bring me a point. So I can work on the 4 axis. Can you able to see? It's actually working on 4 axis. So you can work along in 4 axes, 4 viewports. Sorry, 3 axes and 4 viewports. So either you can randomly place it like this and it will randomly placed and it will show over here. Can you able to see? This is actually shown over here and it actually randomly placed. So you can randomly place or you can precisely you can give the point coordinates. For example, I just click on a point. You just type a point or I just click on a point which is point over here and I just type 0, 0, 0 and click on enter. So it has been created in the center of the axis. Can you able to see it? This is the center of the axis. It has been created. I just double click on top and just try to visualize it. So this is a point which we have been created using randomly, and this is the point which we have created using numbers. For example, I just want a point in 10, 5, 3. So what I can do is 10, 5, 3. After giving it, there is another point which is created over here, and I just going to perspective and see this. So this is how the point has been. If you want to zoom, just you can zoom it like this. If you want to zoom out, you can zoom out. Use this zoom command. Just zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. You can zoom in. If you want to zoom some extent, just click on this command, zoom window, zoom target, just drag it, it will zoom over there. Space is the command which will give you the latest command. For example, if you just type point, it will click on it, and if you type on space, it will bring you the last command which is done. If you click on a line, it will bring you the line. So I'll just tell you the points right now. So point doesn't have any dimension, and it will have the basics of coordinates x, y and z. And there is a thing which is happening over here, which is a series of points which is called a line. For example, a series of point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a number of series, n number of points which is called line. So which will have a starting point and an end point. So it will have 2 points and it will have a length, a dimension, okay, 1 dimension. So it will have a length, so it will have a point A and it will have the point B. Okay, so this is how a line has been treated. So if you see, it will have like this. It will have the point, it will have the line, it will have the curve, it will have ellipse, circles, ellipse and fillet, rectangle, polygon. It will move on like that. It will start with a point, it will goes on to line, and it will goes on to surface, and it will goes on to 3D. So that's how it will be. So a line, so there is a line. I just click on line and just go to the top. I just randomly give 2 lines and click on space. We can continually give lines like this, or else I just do only one thing. Just click on 1 point and second point and line. And there is a command, guys. So try to write it down, the commands. So there are commands which is called, there is a command called what. Okay, so just type what and click space. It will show select objects for displaying detail objects properties. So before doing anything, what you have to do is just try to read it over here. it will show you the minimum detailed explanation of what the command will be. So it says select objects for displaying detailed objects properties. So you can, I'm just selecting this point right now, just this point alone. I'm just selecting it and click on space. So it will bring me a object description. It says a point. Okay. And it will say the point at which axis, 0 comma 0 comma 0. So it will have the point 0.00, so that will have the precision number. So it will have all the set of details over here. It says a point and it says a geometry valid point. So what if I just try to close it? It's an object description. I just try to close it right now. And what I can do is I just type a what command again and select all the 4 points and click on space. So it will have show me all the points, all the dimension. Can you able to see this? This is an object description. It will have all the points and all the coordinates. So it will have x, y and z. So it will say the perfect, it will say the perfect, okay, it will say the perfect exact coordinates of how it has been oriented. For example, if you randomly place a point and if you just select it and type what, it will show you where the point has been located. So for example, this is the random point. It will have 14 x-axis and 2.3 y-axis and 0 z-axis. So that's how a single point has been placed and it has been identified where it has been kept. So here we can walk along in two ways. So there is a way which we can give our units and make the units into a digital form, or we just try randomly create the forms and we just try to adapt that unit and just try to create and analyze the unit. So these are all the two things which you have to focus on while thinking about to make a point in Rhino. Do you guys have any doubts so far? Do you guys have any doubt? Dilip Kumar, so do you have any doubt?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, you selected 4 points.
Yeah.
It showed us all everything as point only. We will not know, like, which is the first, second, third, fourth, like that. Right? I mean, except for the coordinates, but it will not identify uh, which which is one, two, three, like that.
Yeah. So there is a in Rhino we just get the object description. So if we want to know about which point is for numbering the points, there is we have to use Grasshopper. So for numbering the points, we have to use Grasshopper for it, and we have to open Grasshopper and we have to number it. So those things that will be like advanced one. So this is 4 points only. So it doesn't think need that much, but it will need a small script to know about the points which has been placed and how many number of points it has been placed. So it needs Grasshopper to work on the number of points and which point is it will be. So as of now, we just start with the basic points. To number the points, we just need Grasshopper. So that will I'll talk about later.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Any other doubts, guys, so far? Okay, we doesn't have any doubts. So I'll just move on to the next thing. The next thing, which is a line, I just have quad command and click on the line and click on space. So it says a curve, it doesn't say a line. So I'll tell you why it says a curve. Every line in the Rhino has been considered as a curve. Every line, if it is a polyline or it is a line, there is a difference between a polyline and a line. A polyline is a collection of lines and a line is a single line. And here we will see the index, and here we will see the starting point and ending point. Okay, so these are all the two things which we have to think about it, and it says the line length. So these are all the three aspects we have to focus on. Index, I'll talk about the index later, but these are all the four things we have to notice while given as a point or as a line. So it will have the start, it will have the end. So these are all the two things which you have to focus on while doing the start and end. So these are all the lines. So you can easily randomly place it like this and click on space, type what, it will show you the line length. It says one valid curve, one polyline with 8 points. So it will have 8 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll just tell you what it will be. So it says one open polyline with 8 points. So this is open, right? This is not closed. So it will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 8 points. Okay, it will have one open polyline with 8 points, and it will show the coordinates over here. So it will show, if you want copy, you can copy it and you can save it wherever you want. So these are all the points and these are all the coordinates. Okay, so the points will be like this, and it will say it's a open polyline. If it is closed, it will have like this. So I'll just close it. For example, I just try to close it like this and just select it and type what. It says closed polyline with 4 points. Can you able to see it? These are all the difference between it. It will say it's a open line or it's a closed line. It says a valid curve. It should not say it's an invalid curve. It says it's a valid curve. So it will have all the set of details. It will show you the object description. If you doesn't know anything, you just place on it. It will show you all the details about what are the things you have been doing it in the workspace. So we just randomly pick and drop. This is like two information for you people for the first day one. So you just randomly pick it. You can make circle, you can make ellipse. I'll just detailedly explain in the later on session. I just randomly pick one of triangle. If I just want 5-sided, I just click on it. I click on 5, it will give 5-sided. I just randomly click 3D objects. I just going on to perspective to top to perspective and just make it. We just try to randomly create the forms. So we just started with the point and we just move on to the line. And there is one more thing which you have to know about. Series of lines will make the surface. Okay, series of lines like this. Series of lines will make a surface like this. So this is how it has been. So it will have A, B, C, D, and it will have length and breadth. So this will have 4 points, and series of surface will make 3D like this. So it will have length, breadth and height. So it will have L into H into B. This is L into B. So the area will be like this. The area will be like this. So we will have 8 over here, we will have 4 over here. So likewise, as we have started with a point. A series of points will be line, and series of line will be surface, and series of surface will be a 3D form, a cube. So these are all the basic things you guys need to know before starting any set of forms. This is the basic introduction of the forms. So we have curves. We will just try to make a curve like this. I just made a curve. I just made a circle. I just made a triangle. I just made a hexagon. It's actually a pentagon, I guess. And I just made a cuboid. Likewise, we can use these basic tool right now. Do you guys have any doubts regarding this? How to use it, how to download it?
No, it's clear.
Okay. I just try to explain 10 more minutes, and we will wind up the today's session after 15 minutes. There is a 15 minutes time is there. And how the session will work is like the first 20 minutes will be 15 to 20 minutes will be on doubt session. If it is 10 to 15 minutes will be doubt session, and after the doubts we will start with the day wise session. So it will have a brief about the day wise. So I'll just show you how it will be. So this is actually day 1, right? So I'll just have a previous batch thing. So it will show you like how it will be. So yeah. So on the day 1, it will start with the basics of. It will have the things we will try to do this form or like so related to this form. We will talk about these commands. Like I will note it down and just try to make these kind of complex forms. So these are all the complex forms which has been made on the previous thing, and this is the day 10. We'll talk about digital fabrication. So we just have a basic introduction of the note. So everything which is you are seeing over here will have the line, polyline, arc, circle, rectangle. We will see all the things on the upcoming sessions, and this is how it will be. From the day 3, there is a split in the group of architects will be there in one group, and product designers will be there in another group. I just try to add people from the day 3. From the day 3, you will people from product designers will be having a different set of what to say, the next session, different set of sessions will be there for product designers as well as architects. So this is what I just want to let you know people on the day 1. And let me introduce one more thing for you people. I just select everything and move it. So yeah, this is what you have to know. So if you want to select, you just select it from left to right. it will select everything and just try to click on gumball. If it is gumball is not activated, just try to click on gumball, it will get activated. If it is not, just try to click on gumball, which is over here, underneath over here, just try to click it. This is the thing which you have to focus on. It will say grid snap, ortho. Grid snap is nothing but it will snap on the grids. It will snap on each grids. It will snap on each grids. Can you able to see it? It will snap on each grids like this. If the grid snap is off, it doesn't snap. It will smoothly move around. It will smoothly move around. If the grid snap is on, it will snap on the grids. So this is the difference between grid snap and turned on and turned off. Ortho, I guess you guys know about. Ortho is nothing but which is moving freely. We are moving, right? So it is move in a direction which is perpendicular. So it will move in a perpendicular way. For example, if I type move and just move it, it will move it perpendicular. So there is a command called move. We usually type the commands like AutoCAD. If you guys know about AutoCAD, we just type the commands, right? So most probably same thing which we can type it. For example, if we type line, it will show line. There is different types of line, which is over here. Line, linear, light, lines, line through, points. We just start with the basics of line. Click on line and just directly drag it. It will create one line. If the ortho is off, what I can do is I just type line. I can randomly place a line in a different angle. Likewise, you can place it, and I'll just try to explain this. So I just select it, move it, and I zoom it. So if I just select this line, it will have a starting point and an ending point. Okay, can you able to see this is the starting point, this is the ending point. For example, if I just want to move the line of starting point, the starting point I just want to move, what I have to do? I have to select the starting point and I can move it in axis. So either I can move it using the gumball like this, like this, like this, or else I can type command called move, and for example I just want to move it 5 units. I just type 5 or like 50 or 5,500. Likewise, I just type the commands, the units. I can move it. Either I can, yeah. So if you, yes, Sushil Raj.
Yes. So I have one doubt. Does this ortho or gumball
Yeah.
depends on what view you are in? Like right now we are in top. So the ortho will only move X, Y. So if we are in perspective,
So
it can give X, Y, Z.
yeah, it will give XYZ. So if we are moving it in perspective, it will, let me explain the gumball also with you people, so you will get to know. The next thing, which is a gumball. Gumball is a tool of, a simple tool with all complex moves. So it will have the move command. Let me explain it in brief, so you will get to know. So this is how the gumball tool will be. So there is 3 axes. You guys know about X, Y, and Z. So the arrow keys, if you click on the arrow and slide to move it, it will move. Okay. So the arrow keys will move it. And if you see, there is a small square over here. Right? The small square. This is actually to scale the object. Okay, this small rectangle thing which is seeing over here, which will scale the object. And if you see, there is a curve which is over here, which is used to rotate the object. Rotate the object. And if you see, there is a dot. This dot is to extrude the object. Extrude. That means it will keep on extruded. Like, let me show you how the things will be happen. And there is a plane over here which is just you to move it using the axis. I'll show you. So these are all the three things you have to know on the gumball. I'll explain in the later classes also, but just try to have a look out of it. So the green box is to scale. So it automatically scale in one direction. If you want to scale in this way, you can scale it. Because it is a 2D, you doesn't have a Z axis. If it is a 3D, you will have the Z axis. For example, if I just select it, you will have 3 axis boxes. Can you able to see? There is a red axis, green axis, blue axis. You can move it, scale it in different axes. Like this, you can scale it in all the axes. Like this. Okay. And if you want, in 2D you doesn't have X, Y, right? So you will have only X and Y. You doesn't have Z. So you will have only 2 set of axis control in the scale. And if you want to move it, you just click on the red axis to move it in red axis. Click on green axis to move it in green axis. Click on blue to move it in a Z axis. X, Y and Z. So these are all the 3 axes which you have to think about it. And if you want to rotate it, so just click on green axis, it will rotate it through Y axis. If you click on blue, it will rotate in X axis. If you click on red, it will rotate in for the previous axis Z, it will rotate in X axis. So let me show you in the 3D, so you will get to know like what I am trying to say. If it is, click on this, you can rotate it like this. And if you click on this, you will rotate it like this. If you click on blue axis, you will rotate it like this. So yes, you can rotate multiple axes and multiple thing. And there is a command called rotate 3D. If you want to rotate the 3D object, just click on it, click on one end and click on the axis. You can rotate it. You can rotate the entire thing. So rotate 3D will be quite advanced for you people. As of now, just stick to the basics of gumball. It will have the scaling object, and it will scale the object in a different way, all the axes. And there is another rectangular box which is over here, which is we can move it along the plane. For example, XY plane is there, YZ plane is there. I'll tell you about plane in later, so you will get to hands on it. So as of now, we just stick with basics of creating a line, select the line, move the line in an axis, move the line in axis, and try to rotate it in an axis. You can give the numbers. For example, I just want to rotate it at 180 degree. You can give it 180 degree. You just select it, move it down. Likewise, you can move it further. Select the line, select the control points. So these are all called control points, and you can move it. Likewise, you can move it. So regarding this, does anyone have any doubts?
No, sir.
No, right? Am I going too fast or like too slow for you people, or the phase is correct? Let me correct in the further days. it's too fast or like too slow?
No, the pace is correct for now. I
Okay.
think further we'll understand.
Okay. So guys, try to install the Rhino in your laptops as soon as possible, because if you're not able to connect with me, it's hard for you people to connect along with the next session. So just try to install the software in your laptops or like in your systems. Just try to install it. If it is showing any errors, just try to share the snip in the WhatsApp group. It's open for all to collaborate in the WhatsApp group. It's nothing issue. Like you just don't want to share. Like you just try to share the uh, installation process. Like I just give you a quick note like how to installation process. Just try to install it properly, and it might have shown 90 days for you people. It will show you 90 days. Yesterday only I reinstalled it. It will give you 90 days trial. And
And can I show once how you got this grid snap
grid snap.
in the 3D model?
Grid snap in the 3D model. So grid snap is nothing
Yes.
but it will snap along the grids. For example, there is grid as over here, right?
Yeah, I understood that.
Okay.
But just now you have rotated that cuboid, right?
Yeah.
How do you get that thing?
So there is a gumball which is there. What you have to do is just click on gumball, click on the object, and you just try to. There is a thing which is over here, right? Just place on it. It will get highlighted. Just click on it and rotate it. Move it. It will get rotated. If you want to rotate, just click on it
Thank you.
and type 2 under,
Yeah.
and you can rotate it. Likewise, you can rotate it.
Yes, I got it. I
You
got
got
it.
it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So these are all the basics, super basics of line, point, surface, 3D points, and polygons. I'll detailedly briefly explain on the next session of like how we have created it. Just what you guys have to do is just select it, randomly create it, and type what. It will say curve. It says a valid curve. It says circle, and it says the start. It will say the center. It will say the radius. So everything what you guys have to do is just select it, type what, and just try to analyze what are the forms you guys created, like on where, which is the location, which is the point, which is the cube, and just try to type what command for all the information which will be over here. Just what you guys have to do is just try to install Rhino in your workflow, and just try to create different set of points using this. I'll just give you a basic assignment for you people for the next day, next Sunday. So you guys need to work along with that and just try to make the assignments. It's basically only few assignments will be there, like only similar basic assignments will be there. Just try to create points, just create lines, just create circles like that, and take a screenshot and share it in the group. So we will start with the day one with the basic assignments, and if you feel, then only you will get the doubts, and if you feel any doubts, you can share it in the group via screenshot. Just take a snip like this, and just share it in the group. Likewise, you can share it in the group. Okay. Take a proper screenshot and share it in the group. Mark it if you feel anything over here, just mark it and share it in the group. Do you guys understood? Then only I will get to know,
Yeah.
like what are the things you guys are focusing on and what you guys are working on. And yeah, we can wind up the today session. for the thing. And one more thing, I will let you know people on the day 2. It will be a mega link for you people. Just will have all the recordings, all the files, all the things will be there. I will show you on the next session. So you people just try to log in. That also you will get all the recordings, all the files will be there. So thank you guys for attending the day 1, and I hope the next week we will see the assignments as well as the doubts. Thank you so much. If you have any doubts, you can ask, or else we can wind up the session.
Yeah, it is done.